ease into that day, this day, the one we've never had before, with just some sort of settling into your space and settling into this 30-minute gift you gave yourself. Certainly there's a lot you could be doing, but hopefully at 6:30 that list is small. And we can sort of let the layers of distractions peel away, because there's not a lot you have to do right now. In fact, there's nothing you have to do but breathe. So if you allow the eyes to close, and if you will, I'm going to ask you to go on mute, just so, because it is recording, that would be amazing. And so we'll just get in touch with how we're breathing this morning. And we certainly take around 20,000 breaths a day, but every one has never happened before, this one and this one and this one. So let's tune in as we welcome the oxygen on purpose into the lungs with eyes lightly down or closed. Inhaling, maybe notice where the breath lands first in your body. So don't manipulate the journey of your oxygen just yet. Just notice where, as you draw a breath in, life-affirming breath, where it lands to start. And to begin together today, we'll do a couple of rounds of box breathing. If you haven't done it before, it's a wonderful way to call on the parasympathetic nervous system or the relaxation response. And lucky us, we have some agency over when we pull that in on board. So if you'll just inhale deeply into your belly for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. And let it out for 4, 3, 2, 1. So box breath, set of 4, count of 4. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Christy. We're doing a little box breath this morning. And I'll be silent for the next set of breathing in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. And so on your own, just noticing that you can control sort of that falling your heart rate to a nice, soft pace. And awesome. Let's let that box breath go. I'm going to introduce another breathing technique you might want to use throughout the day. And we'll just begin now. I'd like you to inhale to 60% down deep into your belly. So inhale as the belly grows to 60%. Hold it. Take another sip to about 30% through your lungs. Your lungs are big. Hold it. And your last sip for 10% up to your brain. Hold it. And let it go. 3-part breathing. Inhale into the belly to about 60%. Hold it. Grow the lungs big for 30% more on the inhale. Hold it. And that last sip, 10%, take it up to your brain. Hold it. And let it go. 2 more like that. 1 with coaching, 1 silent. Inhale to 60% in your belly. Hold it. Inhale, bring your lungs on board. Big breath, 30% more. Hold it. And 10%, take a big sip. And let it go. I'll be silent for the last round. 3-part breathing. Sigh it all out. Excellent. So from here, let's take our arms big around us. See if you can hook your thumbs at the top, straighten the arms, feel the lungs and the upper chest get really big. Enjoy the space across your lungs. Big breath. Don't hold your breath. Don't bring your shoulders up to your ears. Just feel the big, beautiful capacity of your lungs. Inhale big into the lungs and let everything go. 1 more like that. Big inhale. Feel your lungs expand in all directions, forward, back, up, down, elastic like a balloon. Big, beautiful lungs. Let it go. Excellent. So hopefully with some air traveling through our system, we're feeling a little more alert to now take the left hand across to your right thigh. I'm not mirroring you, so just do my call. Left hand, right thigh, right hand behind you like a second spine. Big breath, lift through the spine. Exhale, chin floats over your right shoulder. And just breathe those beautiful big breaths. Take the skin of your eyes across the room behind you and see something far, far away. Little traction on the left hand against the right thigh as you twist a little bit deeper. See what's there, your big, beautiful spine today. And then carefully release. And then reverse. Right hand comes across left thigh, left hand behind you like a second spine. Big breath, inhale. Turn, twist, turn, twist. There is no destination, it's always the journey. So just see what's there. Go to where you might feel like you need to stop. Hold it, breathe, and push a tiny bit more. A little stretch there through the upper body, little twist in the spine, and we'll come back to center. So again, gentle yoga this morning to start. So we'll inhale big, chest comes forward, stretch your jaw, and then exhale, round your spine, drop your head. Again, these positions and what you do is up to you. If you need pillows around you for any kind of softness to receive the weight of your body somewhere, it's all goodness. So here we go. We stretch through the spine. Excellent. Spine is so intelligent. Backbone so important all day long. Let's see what's here today. And we'll come to center for a couple of rounds of just rounding your neck, your head, around your upper body. So ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, all that. You know the surface. On your own, what's there today? Your spine is long, your lungs are open. Just let the head roll around both directions. Just getting present today. The next, I don't know, 22 minutes, whatever we have left together. And we'll come back to center. And one more time, please close your eyes before we begin a couple of positions and movements. Notice the air coming in and out of your nose, the capacity of your lungs, belly, chest to receive the air. Maybe set an intention, not really for the practice, because our practice is a gentle entry into the day, but maybe an intention for yourself for the day. Well done. So always coming back to yourself and your intention for you today. Let's roll over those shins. I was sitting on a pillow. I should have mentioned that was part of that morning sit. It's always good to raise the hips off the ground. We'll come to an all fours position, tabletop, and just kind of move your body, your hips, your spine around in ways that feel natural and maybe soothing as you kind of floss the spine, floss through the neck, the chin, the jaw, the shoulders. What's there? Where is it maybe catching or being tight, contracting here and there? And here we go. Let's make the movements a little bigger. A little bigger. Maybe the hips reach toward the heels. Maybe the chest comes forward. Wherever you are, it's a beautiful place to be. We're right here together, moving around. Excellent. And we'll come back to all fours. From here, just gently I'll turn to the side. Gently kind of tap your shins against your mat. Just kind of wake up the skin across the tops of your tibia and fibula bones, just kind of feeling and knowing we're here together. So now we come to stillness. Excellent. From here, tuck your toes. Stretch into the joints of each and every toe, and then let the toes go. Turn your fingers toward each other. So we take the hand toward the center line of the mat. When the fingers almost touch, then you know as you spin around on your wrists that your hands are perfectly placed. So now all 10 fingers face the top of the mat. And we now retuck the toes, hips come up. Back, nicely done. Downward facing dog. drop your head. I'm keeping mine up so you can hear, and I'm nursing a little wound on my head, so I can't drop my head too much, but you feel into that awesome downward facing dog for you. The great energy you can pull up from the earth to the floor through your hands, arm bones, shoulders, wheels, rest down. Excellent. Inhale, look up, tiptoe up to that space between your thumbs. Exhale, upper body, rest toward the lower body, drop your head. And then a nice, big, beautiful good morning movement. Arms go east to west. Let's come to standing. Arms come high. Rehook those fingers like we did on the floor. Maybe bring your biceps close to your ears. Stretch tall so that the side view of your body feels long and tall, the longest line you've ever made. Breathing easily into the capacity of your lungs today. Feels good to breathe and be alive. Big inhale. Exhale, take your hands down to goalpost position. Wiggle your fingertips, you know where they are, and place them right on top of your shoulders. Feel into the skin of your feet. Shine your tailbone toward the mat as you inhale. Exhale, left elbow comes forward, right elbow goes back, two hips face forward. As you inhale, exhale, look over the back, right wrist, elbow. So just a simple upper body twist to wring out anything left from sleep or life yesterday. Right, we just move the spine around a little to start today. Inhale through midline. Exhale, just reverse. Two hips shine forward like headlights. And we look over the back left shoulder. Feel into the skin of the feet. Know you're balanced. Inhale, exhale, back to neutral. Re-extend the arms high. This time, interlace the fingers all the way to the webbing. Release the index finger, biceps and ears line up. We're not lifting our shoulders to where their shoulders are strong and long down your back. Big breath in and exhale, lean to the right, hips to the left. Just a little stretch today. See if we can keep our shoulders in one line. In other words, don't lean forward. If you start doing that, you might be too far over to the side. Big breath in and out, back through center. Inhale, exhale. Nice, just a good way to stretch through the rib cage of the right side. Now back to center. Release the grip. Left foot comes forward. Left hand on the left waist. Right hand comes forward. Swing the left arm behind you. And then turn, look over the left wrist. So just a little gentle standing twist to start. Left hand on the left waist, right hand high, left foot meets the right, hands to heart center. Excellent. Right foot steps forward, right hand on the right waist, left arm high. Excellent. Stretch the left arm forward, right arm back. Turn, look over the back right shoulder. Excellently done. Inhale, exhale, left foot meets the right. Both hands are high. Big breath in. Exhale, come down. Inhale to a long spine, look up. That's 90 degrees here. So we do this so that we can stretch the spine long. So 90 degrees, excellent. Rehinge the hips and then step the right foot back. Spin the right heel down and then lift upper body to warrior two. So not a lot of rigorous standing poses today. We're just going to see what's here, right? So the tummy is strong, kind of holding the position. We're in warrior two. Excellent. From here, straighten the left front leg. Left toes come around. I'm going to disappear my face from you for a second. Spin the right heel down. Look over the right fingers and bend into the right leg. So warrior two on the opposite side, couple of breaths. Warrior two brings about patience. Its intention is to help you be still when you want to move. And come out maybe, I don't know. Straighten the right leg, right toes come around. We'll come back to that front left leg, warrior one. And so we're just moving around the spine. So we've twisted a little bit through the upper back, and now our hips kind of move around the spine, warrior one. Excellently done. Now from here, spin up on the ball of the back foot. Not easy. High lunge, especially in the morning. Float your fingers down around the front foot. Jog the back foot up a couple of inches. Inhale. On an exhale, do what you can to lean into that back right foot. Little runner stretch, maybe pull the left front toes off the mat. Little dynamic movement, inhale forward to a lunge, flat front foot. Exhale, reach back. Inhale. So just kind of seeing what's here today in our legs. Well done. Back to the high lunge. Put a little puff of air behind the back, right knee. See, there it is, a little bit low. Push off the back toes. Front foot meets the back. And then peel the left foot back behind you, high lunge, other side. Take the left heel down. We'll come up to warrior two. So just a little warrior exploration, gentle this morning. Just kind of moving the legs a little bit. Lengthen that front leg. Right toe spin around, left heel turns down, warrior two, other side. Straighten that left back leg, back around to the front leg, more warrior one, other side. Well done. So if warrior two is patience, warrior one is presence. That's just those little characteristics that some yoga poses are meant to bring about. Spin up on the ball, the back foot, big breath. Remember the big lungs from earlier? Float the fingers down. Jog that left foot up a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the back left leg. Right toes come up if you want. Two more like that. Inhale to lunge. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to lunge. Excellently done. Exhale to stretch. Inhale to lunge. Little puff of air behind the left knee. Push off over those left toes. Left foot meets the right. Hands come on the low thighs and roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Excellent. Hands to heart center. And close your eyes just a moment. Maybe revisit your intention for yourself for the day. Not necessarily, as I said, the practice is what it is. And we're here to receive the practice. But maybe we can set that intention for ourselves for the day. Excellent. Hands now by the side. And how can we do that a little better? We need to know where we are on the earth and in our day. So feel into the skin of both feet against your mat. Maybe you have socks on. Come up on the ball of the right foot. Replace the right heel, same to the left. I know I find that when I'm grounded, we'll do that a couple of times. Pedal out the feet. This is for balance. And this is for awareness and stability. Sometimes I even forget kind of where I am. So this grounded practice is so good for us all. So we feel into the skin of the feet and then being aware of our back body, not just the front, but being aware of the back body. Just lift those two heels high. And release. We'll do that two more times. Again, just feeling the earth, knowing as you lift those heels and you press into the earth, we have agency and control. If we fall out, you come back. There's the resilience. It's not in holding the lift. The resilience is in trying again, no matter what happened first or third or second time. And we're firmly planted. Well done. Let's come to a chair pose. And then I'm going to send us back to age 8 or 9 for all of us. I'll go to the side so you can see. And just let your rear end come to the mat. Woo! kind of fun over the spine. It took me a long time not to be afraid of that. You know, just kind of go into that position and then boom, right? It's sort of a playful thing. I think it's nice. Excellent. So from here, let's extend our legs long in front. And then kind of like when we woke up the front side of our shins, let's just wake up our legs with just a little kind of patting, tapping up and down the legs this morning. Maybe we go along the sides. Yeah, so good for us. Legs are already pretty much awake. We've been doing some business, right? And so this position is just purely a hip stretch. We'll do it on both sides. We have 2 more stretches and then we'll be closing down because I always need you to trust me with the clock. I'll never keep you over. And so we'll end right on time. So let's roll toward the left hip. Maybe take the right knee out beside you to about a 90 degree. Now, if this is difficult or hurts, meaning sharp shooting pain, you might want to slip a pillow underneath the right hip. And you can pull the right heel towards your rear end. That will take some of the pointed traction off of the right knee, if that makes sense. So the right heel, you place that where it feels like you can sit for a breath or 2. So then we'll lean toward the left and we're going to bend the front left leg straight in front. And so you're going to want to peel toward the left hip a little, and that's fine because this stretch is for the left outer hip. But as much as you can be mindful of the right hip staying down as you lift high in the chest and lean forward. So again, just a stretch for mostly the left outer hip. I'm keeping my head up for a number of reasons, but if you feel so inclined, you can put a pillow in front, or if you have it in you feeling frisky, you can let your whole face and whole upper body come down. And we'll take 3 box breaths here. Excellent. So we'll begin to peel our way from this position, roll back on that back right hip, being very careful, lift the back knee up and around, take your time. The front left foot comes across the right knee, right heel comes in. So good stretch now for the outer right hip. Take the left hand to front, hug in the right hip, and then we'll turn, twist. And we'll unwind and reverse. One more stretch after this before our ending position. So legs out in front, maybe just shake them out a little bit. It's okay to sort of re-engage, reconnect with certain body parts, right? Sometimes we forget about them, I do. So let's lean to the right hip, bend the left leg around. Once again, same position, 90 degrees here. Whatever feels right to you, you take your time. And then we roll toward the right hip and bend the front knee in. Inhale big, and just as far as you feel you can today, let's lean forward. And you can play with this. You can kind of, in the next number of box breaths, you can decide sort of what can you do to release something that's keeping you from being still. A lot of times it's just a thought, you know. If we can just smooth out the breath and smooth out the mind as we take our final 2 box breaths. Maybe you can let go of something on those exhales. Excellent. So we'll climb our way out of that position, roll toward the right hip, swing the left leg around. Left foot comes over the right knee. Inhale, big breath. We're going to give a nice hug to the right or left knee. And then we turn, twist, turn, twist. Inhale, big breath. We'll come back to neutral and center. Let's release the both legs forward. Maybe the glamorous work of yoga and life. Move your rear end out of the way. Again, shake your legs a little bit. Inhale, the arms big and high. Repoke those thumbs. Feel into your beautiful big chest and lung capacity. Big, big, beautiful breath. Inhale. Exhale, tilt and lean forward. Release the hand grip. And then just curl your chin to your chest and roll down. Pajamottanasana, seated forward bend. Find a position you can just hold for smooth breathing, 2 or 3 sets. And as soon as you get bored, you've arrived because your brain has settled, right? So if you're not quite bored, we'll hold longer next time. Let's come forward and up. And then let's take our rear end close to our heels. We have time for about a 2-minute, I'll be silent Shavasana position. I encourage you to take the full 2 minutes with me and we'll close down right on time. So we'll roll our spine all the way to the mat. And then do what you need to do to kind of position your body. A lot of times I like to lift my head, neck, and shoulders and roll my shoulder blades down and kind of move. Sometimes I windshield wipe my knees right and left to sort of work out the last few wiggles. And then when you're ready, extend your heels long in front of you. And I will be silent for 2 full minutes. Trust me, I'll mind the time. Let's begin to wiggle our fingers and toes a little bit, inviting movement back in our stillness, the necessary movement, but keeping the mind quiet, the brain still as best you can. Roll to one side and press your way up. Take your time to a comfortable seated position like we started. Maybe for you, you want to stay in Shavasana and just re-engage with the mat. And that lovely supine position, wherever you are, is a beautiful place to be. Take your time. And as we get settled in a comfortable seat, know that Indira Gandhi said that we must learn to find this stillness amidst the great activity of life, because it is in this stillness we are most vibrantly alive. As we breathe into the clarity of the day, reconnect with your intention for yourself for the day. Please take your hands to heart center, noticing your beautiful long spine, one vertebrae stacked on